What if I told you that the crushing weight of depression isn't just a feeling or a chemical imbalance in your brain? What if it leaves a physical fingerprint, a biological scar that scientists can see in your blood? For decades, we've been looking for the source of depression inside the skull, but we might have been looking in the wrong place entirely. For most of modern history, we've treated the brain like a computer in a bone box, separate from the messy business of the rest of the body. And so, depression was seen as a software problem, a glitch in the code. The story we've all heard is the chemical imbalance theory. Your brain is low on a neurotransmitter, usually serotonin, and this makes you feel depressed. It's a simple, clean narrative. Antidepressants, which often work by increasing serotonin levels, seem to support this story. But this is only a small part of a much bigger picture. For one, these medications don't work for everyone, and even when they do, they can take weeks to have an effect, far longer than it takes to change brain chemistry. This suggests something more complex is at play than just a simple deficit. The brain-in-a-box model also fails to explain a key part of the experience. Why does depression feel so physical? The exhaustion, the aches, the feeling of being physically weighed down. If it's all in the head, why does the whole body hurt? This question has pushed scientists to break open the box and look for clues elsewhere. Think about the last time you had a really bad flu. You didn't just have a fever and a cough. You likely felt lethargic, withdrawn, you lost your appetite, and your mood probably plummeted. This collection of symptoms has a name: sickness behavior, and it looks a lot like a depressive episode. This isn't a coincidence. Sickness behavior is orchestrated by your immune system. When your body detects a threat, like a virus, your immune cells release tiny protein messengers called cytokines. These cytokines create inflammation to fight the invader, but they also travel to your brain and tell it to initiate this sickness program, essentially forcing you to rest and conserve energy. Here's where it gets interesting. The brain and the immune system are in constant communication. And scientists have discovered that chronic psychological stress, the kind that can lead to depression, also causes the immune system to release these same inflammatory cytokines. It's as if your body thinks it's constantly under attack. This creates a state of low-grade chronic inflammation throughout your body. So the question became, could depression, in part, be a kind of long-term inflammatory sickness behavior, triggered not by a virus, but by stress, trauma, or other life events? The link was there, but we were missing the smoking gun, the physical proof. This is where a groundbreaking field called epigenetics comes in. Your DNA is like a giant cookbook with thousands of recipes, or genes. But you don't cook every recipe at once. Epigenetic marks are like little sticky notes that your life experiences leave on the cookbook, telling your cells which recipes to use more and which to ignore. One of the most common sticky notes is called DNA methylation. It can effectively turn a gene on or off. In a landmark study, researchers at the Netherlands Study of Depression and Anxiety looked not at the brain, but at blood. Specifically, they analyzed the epigenetic sticky notes on the DNA inside white blood cells, the soldiers of our immune system. They compared thousands of individuals with major depressive disorder to a healthy control group. The results were stunning. They found consistent, significant differences in the DNA methylation patterns between the two groups. In people with depression, genes associated with the immune response and inflammation were altered. It's as if their life experience had left notes on their immune cells' DNA telling them to stay on high alert, to be more inflammatory. This was the physical proof. Depression isn't just an idea or a feeling. It writes itself into the very operating instructions of your immune cells. The emotional pain of depression has a tangible biological correlate that you can measure in the blood, proving that the mind and body are not separate but deeply intertwined. So, what does this all mean for you? First, it's a powerful validation. If you have depression, this is more evidence that it's not a personal failing or a lack of willpower. It is a physiological condition affecting your entire body, from your brain to your blood. This discovery shatters the stigma. Second, it helps explain the well-known link between depression and other chronic illnesses like heart disease, diabetes, and autoimmune disorders. They all share a common thread: chronic inflammation. Your mental state is directly impacting your physical vulnerability. But most importantly, this whole body perspective opens up a new frontier for treatment. If inflammation is part of the problem, could anti-inflammatory strategies be part of the solution? Researchers are now exploring everything from targeted anti-inflammatory drugs to lifestyle interventions. Things we already know are anti-inflammatory, like exercise, a healthy diet rich in omega-3s, good sleep, and mindfulness, aren't just good for you anymore. We now have a mechanism. They may be directly targeting the biological roots of depression by calming an overactive immune system. The future of mental health might not be just in a therapist's office or a pill bottle, but also on our plates, in our gyms, and in our sleep habits. A true whole-body solution for a whole-body problem. So we've journeyed from the old idea of a brain in a box to a radical new understanding of depression as a systemic condition, with fingerprints right in our immune cells. It's a profound shift that reconnects the mind to the body, offering not just new avenues for treatment, but also a more compassionate view of what it means to struggle. The science is clear. You can't separate mental health from physical health. They are two sides of the same coin. If this new perspective on the mind-body connection decoded something for you, hit subscribe and ring the bell to join us on our quest to understand the mysteries of the human mind. Next time, we're diving even deeper into the body to ask how much of your personality is actually being decided by the trillions of microbes living in your gut.